I wanted to answer this in a full video because I felt like a comment just wasn't enough. How I feel about Rey is, I like that character. I do like Rey, but it felt like as the trilogy went on, she started to lose her identity. Ironically, as she gained an actual identity, because if you guys remember in the first movie, a big part of it is she felt like she didn't really have a role or a purpose. She didn't know her parents or anything. And personality-wise, I liked her. She was the scrappy young lady. She was a scavenger with a good heart that was just kind of down on her luck, scraping to get by. Completely cool with this version of Rey. But as the movie continued and they started to try and build up on who she was, and they started giving her these random ginormous power-ups, and it started to feel like she was just main character A. Like she lost what I liked about her, especially in the last movie where they called her a Palpatine, which I thought was the dumbest thing ever, because all they were really trying to do is fill in the spaces of why she was so damn strong. It didn't really make sense that she can go head to head with a Skywalker. Maybe the first time it did, even though people were complaining a lot. He was conflicted and injured and his soul was split in two. Like, it makes perfect sense that she won the first fight, sure. But if this is going to be her antagonist, an ultra powerful trained Skywalker, then somehow, some way they were going to have to just shoehorn a reason why she can keep up. So they just did it. You're a Palpatine. And it was lazy to me, it was stupid. And it took something that I thought was pretty intriguing, the fact that Rey may come from nothing. And it's something that they were beating on throughout the series, that Rey may actually just be from nothing. She may just be somebody that these things just started happening to.
Sam.
They were nobody.
They were filthy junk traders who sold you off for drinking money. The dead in a pauper's grave in the Jakku Desert. You have no place in this story. You come from nothing. You're nothing.
Just a good person out there in the galaxy. And after a while, I guess the main thing I don't like about Rey currently is, like I said, she just lost her identity. Who she was in the first movie seems to be completely gone, and she's this bland Jedi type person, especially since it seemed like they were going in the way of the Grey Jedi kinda when the movies came out, but she seems to just be your normal run-of-the-mill Jedi. She fit right into her slot. She got all the power she needed, she did everything perfectly, everything worked out for her, and she became very boring. And they did the same thing with Finn, honestly, but that could be its own video, dog. They did Finn dirty. But for a trilogy, for the main character to be one of the weakest points really does say a lot to what they did to her. But again, in the first movie, she started off very strong. Somewhere, somehow, some director, some level of writing, something removed what made Rey compelling to me. And maybe because I do believe we're getting more movies starring Rey, if we do get those movies, they can reintroduce us to the character with some kind of time skip. Maybe she's reintroducing the Jedi to the galaxy after she's built up some kind of place. Maybe she finds Grogu, who knows? But maybe, a lot of maybes, but maybe with the new trilogy, they could actually make her compelling again. Whatever was taken from her, whatever they did to fuck up what made Rey so cool, they can simply add back. Because the Rey that ended the series is garbage compared to the Rey that started it. And that is the Rey I liked. That is the Finn I liked, was the first movie. In the first movie, everyone was pretty much at their strongest. To me, the only character that didn't really fall off was Kylo Ren. Bro kept the same energy throughout the entire trilogy. He got more interesting, we learned more about him. Honestly, we needed more screen time of Kylo Ren. But that could be me being biased, that's my favorite character. But I am curious how everybody else feels about Rey. Like, did y'all like that character? At least in the first movie, even if you don't like her now. There's no way you didn't find her at least a little compelling in the first movie. I think that was her strongest part of that trilogy, which is low-key pretty sad. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna catch you on the next one.